The holidays are the busiest time of the year. Don't get stuck worrying about shipping orders. Let ShipStation do the heavy lifting so you or your team can put your time, money, and energy into more important things. Make your life easier. Get ShipStation. Simplify and automate your shipping no matter how big your business grows. Do you guys want to know why I use ShipStation? Because we get discounts up to 84% off of USPS and UPS rates. Over 130,000 companies have scaled their e-commerce business with ShipStation, and 98% of those companies that stick with ShipStation for the year become customers for life. So get like us and become customers for life, y'all. Go to ShipStation.com and use code THINK today and sign up for free for your 60-day trial. Go to ShipStation.com and use code THINK today and sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, code THINK. Hey there, Think Loud Crew listeners. It's the holiday season, so I want to talk to you about Etsy. If you're like me, you're on a mission to find handcrafted, affordable gifts made by independent sellers. We love personalized and customized gifts over here, and we always go to Etsy to get personalized and customized items for all of our birthday parties, events, and just any celebration that we have. New to Etsy? Use the code HOLIDAY10 for 10% off your first purchase. That's code HOLIDAY10. Maximum discount value of $50, and it expires December 31st, 2023. See terms at etsy.com/terms. For handcrafted and affordable gifts for everyone on your list, Etsy has it. Shop Etsy.com. Motherhood isn't always picture perfect, and we are three moms just trying to figure it out together. Let's get real. Welcome to the Think Loud crew.
What up, y'all?
I've been sitting here trying to figure out what is throwing me off.
It's the way we're sitting.
Why are you next to me?
So I'm dead. When we came in here,
I've never been sitting next to
here
people. Like, what is
honestly,
happening?
it's really weird because I keep looking at Shannon going,
I feel
there's
empty.
I'm like, why is Shannon sitting by herself? And I just realized, why are you next to me?
Because Kyle's always next to me, but Kyle's like, I'm going to switch it up.
No, today,
Is that what happened?
Shannon went there and I said, ooh, are we switching it up? I'm going to sit here. And then
Shannon
Travis,
no,
I just
normally
always sit right
Kyle
here.
sits there.
Trav Daddy was like, ooh, the throne of Cheyenne is being moved.
No, I sat here and I'm just like, I keep looking at you,
fell
Kyle.
off.
And then I looked at Shannon and then I realized there's nobody right there.
This is kind of awkward because I keep looking into this space.
That nobody's at.
There's like,
Because normally I kind of center myself here and then I look into the
Look
zone
at us,
of
me and
both
Kyle,
of
like,
you guys.
I'm center myself.
Yeah, I feel like you should like scoot over a little. Just a little.
You're too close to her.
Yeah, you're so close to me.
y'all, this is how Cheyenne makes her plates. Cheyenne has a big plate and none of the food touches.
Really?
anything.
Yeah.
You don't like your food to touch?
I don't.
Nothing.
What if it's like
She
a
needs-
saucy, like if it's like greens and it's like...
Oh, separate bowl.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Kyle, one bowl, everything hodgepodge. And I'm just like,
Because it all
how do you
goes
do
together.
that? No, it doesn't. Who told you
Not
that?
necessarily.
Who told you that?
Not all meals go together.
Not all meals, but like some
Kyle will
things
get a
can,
bowl
like...
and
I
put
love
all her
bowls.
food in it,
I
and
love
it
bowls.
just disgusts me. I just don't.
So you don't like bowls? Like at like
I like
restaurants?
soup.
Okay. So you don't like hodgepodge
No.
bowls at like restaurants?
Mm-mm. Like a Chipotle bowl?
Yeah.
No.
Or like one of those special bowls that like have
Like
the
a
chicken
kava?
and then like like
No.
a kava or like some
I
of
get
those.
to see
No.
Cheyenne in one of those
Got
places itching. Like,
yeah, it did. It literally,
can't eat.
I feel like I break out.
Really? So
Yeah.
you're like, don't put all that shit together.
I just choose not to go there. I just
yeah,
know
that's
it's not
your
for me.
That's not your place.
I don't like my food to touch. Yeah.
That's good to know. I learned something new today about
Yeah,
you,
like
Shy.
if you have greens,
Yeah.
I don't want the collard green juice to go to where the gravy
To the-
is,
or like to the
or like the mac and
yams.
cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
or your cornbread.
soggy cornbread.
Okay, like that, no, because I hate when the,
Oh,
like some
yeah,
of the juices.
like I don't like all that.
Yeah, I need my
some meals
greens.
I don't. Yeah, some meals I don't like the juices to flow to each
Yeah,
other.
I wanted. I keep it very separated. My food is segregated.
Veggies to the right.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Meat to the
segregation
left.
happening.
They all have their own.
They all have their own areas where they can stay. Maybe that's not a funny joke, but
But at the same time,
that's like
what
the
I'm
best.
saying.
That's the best
picturing
example.
it right now. I feel like I
Yeah,
spit
and
everywhere.
I've kind
Ryder's
of
picking
rubbed
it up.
off on Ryder with it, which I wish I didn't. But now Ryder's like me. She doesn't like
I feel
certain
like our
things
kids-
to touch on
yeah.
her plate. Ace, he'll eat everybody's plate. He doesn't care where it came from. He'll eat shit off the floor. But
Me
Ryder,
and Kyle ate off the floor the other day.
what?
Cucumbers.
It was
Cucumber
it
salad.
Oh, it was from Din Tai
Yeah,
Fung.
it.
I would have
we
ate them off
had
the floor
to.
too. If
We
you-
looked at the floor and said, "Hell no!"
the cucumbers from Din Tai Fung are the best
They're too
cucumbers
good.
out.
You
They
can't
were
waste
so
those.
good.
No.
They were
can
like, we
always-
started the ones that landed on the container, and then we were crunching, and then it was like, there's only a few left. I was like, here. Shannon was like, help me with these last ones. I was like, no, those ones need to just go in the trash.
I
at
ate
this
them.
point.
I ate them. Wow. Can you guys believe it's November already?
No.
No. Me either.
I can't believe it's November. Two, the Christmas is giving me the itches because all
Why?
the Christmas stuff. We went to Starbucks this morning.
Is it already
Me
out?
and Parker, yeah. He was looking around and he goes, Mom, look at all this stuff. I was like, I know, Parker. I was like, it's November, but it's really Christmas time.
Yeah.
he was like, really? He was like, Christmas is not in November. I was like, the rest of the world, yeah.
Yeah,
wild.
Zach and I took all our Halloween and
You have your Christmas stuff up
Thanksgiving
already?
stuff down already today.
You're stressing me out.
And we're putting up Christmas.
I can't lie. I did go to Target today, and they did get me, and I bought me
They
and
did
Parker.
get me.
It got me a little bit. I bought me
Yeah.
and Parker's matching
Pajamas?
Christmas pajamas, and I got him a Christmas sweater.
Yeah, I'm going to Target after this. There's one like
do it.
across the street.
Don't do it. I had to hold myself back because I'm like,
I'm not holding back. I'm in the zone. I want my house to look like fucking Santa Claus lives there when you walk in. I'm
I
in
love
that zone
I can't
today.
wait to go over.
I want multiple Christmas trees. I want the kids to have like little mini Christmas trees in their
in the
rooms.
rooms.
Yeah.
I love that.
Y'all wildin'.
I want to go crazy.
You
I can't
sound
wait to
crazy
go to your
me
house.
right now.
I want to
This is
go crazy.
I can't wait.
And then Boz is like, Mom, why doesn't our house look like those houses? And I'm like, you can go to your aunt's house if you want.
I'll get Boz a Christmas tree for my
It is
house.
fun
I
when you have
apologize.
your
I'm
own
just a little
space.
different
Like
there.
once you get your own space and you don't have to like see your parents' Christmas
Right.
decorations, it's your own thing. And then it's like
Watch, when you're finally moved
into your place,
to the place,
you're gonna get in that spirit and like
you're
want to
gonna want to do your own shit.
Yeah, but that does not necessarily include Christmas trees.
No,
and-
but it's gonna include something.
Something.
Yeah, no,
It
it'll
You're
can't
gonna
definitely
start
be
to
like-
realize, like, why am I decorating for fucking St. Patrick's Day? Like, you're gonna be buying green shit just to put on door handles. Like, I swear, once I got
Yes.
into the house, it was like, now I can, like, move differently. And I realized things that I always said I would never do, I started to do. Like, for Valentine's Day, I decorated Ryder's door with, like, hearts last
I
year.
love
And
it.
I'm like, why am I doing this? But it's just fun.
It is fun. It's the spirit. It's like you said, like St. Patrick's Day. One year I did little leprechaun feet around the house.
Yes, it's
and, like,
fun.
It's fun.
And the kids are gonna love it. Watch.
I think this year too, since I just remodeled or like got my house freshly repainted and like
The paint that you did not paint yourself.
Yep.
Okay, that one.
didn't repaint it and like just everything that like it
So
feel
did you
like
paint anything in your house?
Hell
I
no,
feel
but
like
I
I
didn't
got
even
a
try.
new
Shannon
house.
said she was like looking at it like, oh, I could do this.
And then I said, hell no, my house is too big. And I had too many repairs from like what the painters were doing, like so much woodwork and all these things. So now I feel like I'm in a new house.
Yeah.
And it
Love
feels
it.
so good, and I'm so excited to like redecorate and all these things because I'm gonna get a new couch. I just feel fresh.
Yes.
Ooh, where are you getting your couch from?
I don't know. So if
Oh.
you guys have any suggestions, I was gonna do Ashley Furniture so
I need
I
help
can
with the couch
finance
too.
it.
Oh, I did Ashley Furniture.
Did you? Because I want like a nice sectional, but I want it to be like a cream colored. Right now I have like a burnt orange red couch from IKEA. Because like at my old place it was small and like I just want it like retro random.
Yeah.
But now I want it like clean and like
Yeah, I
With,
like that.
kids.
Ashley furniture, I like.
Yeah, what
And
else?
I like my couch. It's neutral, and I was very scared to get a neutral
Yeah.
colored couch because of kids.
Yes.
But we found a couch that we could take the covers off and wash them.
So where's your couch from?
Ashley Furniture.
Perf.
And that was gonna be my
We wash
question.
our we watch our
And I think
wash
I
it.
want
like
that.
that, or do you like leather or something that you can wash?
I think something
with
you could
kids,
wash.
something I can wash.
Got it.
But if my
leather,
kids
too.
weren't there,
I love
I
leather
would have
couches.
done like differently. Like I probably
What
would
would
have
you
gone
do?
more. Like I would have like there was chairs that I wanted, bar stools that I wanted, but they were also neutral colored. And then there was
Yeah.
like a dining room table that was glass, and then it had more neutral colored chairs. And I'm like, Zach was looking at me like, don't even play yourself. Like, just get the couch because you're stuck on the couch. But we figured
Yeah.
out a way around the couch situation. But even now, like our rug that goes under the couch is completely done and it's neutral. And I'm like, we're gonna have
that's
to
what
get
I'm
something
scared
else.
of. I
Yeah.
just got new carpet, and I'm the same wave as you. And I thought it was gonna be a little bit darker of neutral, but it's almost white carpet,
Ooh.
and it's like so like everything. It just feels more open in my
Yeah.
place, but it scares the shit out of me. I'm like vacuuming every
Yeah.
day, and then
Yeah.
today Parker was like, "Our carpet's really dirty," and I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I need color. I
Yeah.
have to do some kind of color. I feel like Cheyenne is more like minimalism.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more
Yeah.
like a maximalist where it's like I'm going to have my artwork and I need the carpet and the couch to all have to have like a flow and a balance.
Yeah.
So I
I'm
don't
more
know.
of like neutral and like a neutral toned pop of color that,
Yeah, I
that
think-
blends.
But I feel like once you have like that stuff, I think that's why I'm
excited to
trying
see
to
what it
like
looks
Yeah.
like.
I'm trying to make it down because before in my small apartment it was like color and like retro and just crazy.
Yeah.
But now that I have like I've gotten it painted and everything, I'm like I need like to calm it down and like neutralize and like
And it's fun. I feel like as you get older or as you grow or you enter different seasons in your
Yes.
life, then your style changes with it.
yes.
And
I-
it's like, okay, now I want this look, and like, yeah, you might change how you dress or your hair and stuff, but when you're in like the house world,
home.
your home, like you want your home decor to like
Yes.
sometimes elevate with you,
I
and
feel
I've
like that's
noticed
coming.
that.
I like that you said that. I think
I
that's
feel
why
that.
I'm feeling that. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm not what I used to be. So, like, I'm elevating.
Yeah.
And that's the chapter that I am. So, like, you know, even though I share a room with Parker, like, our room is like, everything is elevated. I'm like, yeah,
Good.
That's good.
I love that. Yeah.
I love
I like
that.
that you mentioned that.
Yeah, that resonates really a lot with me right now. Just like in the phase of my healing, and just feeling like I've been displaced the last like 5 years and all over the place. I'm like, I know who I am, but I'm like, who am I sometimes? Like, what do I stand for? What do I represent? Like, what truly like reflects me? And I've got all these little treasures in my storage that are just patiently waiting to be like
Place in
brought
your
home, I feel. And now I'm like, okay, now I get to like, we're gonna have a cleaning party soon, do an estate sale, so just like cleaning, purging, then I get to
Dad told me
come
I have
bring
to
in my
be at your
stuff.
house on Monday. Is that a thing?
well, I'll be there on Monday. I would love if you came and joined.
He's like, you and Zach
What are
need
you
to be there
doing?
on Monday, and I'm like, well,
so-
Monday? What is Monday? 'Cause what do you need us there for, Dad? Because we're not going there to get yelled at.
Well, with him, okay, so what it is, the house I'm moving into is my great uncle's house. And him and his wife were like collectors, hoarders, entertainers. And in the 50s and 60s and 70s, they bought everything they could, I feel. So there's a lot of silver, a lot of like glassware. There's a lot of things to like entertain. There's like thousands of books there, I feel. There's a
Yeah.
whole garage with a whole world of stuff.
There was this big ass lion statue, and I put it on OfferUp because at one point I was helping my dad clear the space out, and this guy came to get it. Mind you, I'm thinking this statue is like nobody's gonna want this statue,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, you should
I
let me
had
see
so
it.
many people hit me up for this statue. So this guy came to get this lion statue, and he looked like a lion.
Stop it.
No, I swear to God. I swear to God. The way his mustache was like groomed, it was like a lion's face.
Did you get a picture?
Hey, can I take a picture? You look like a lion.
Hey,
No.
can I?
And he was
ask.
so freaking nice. He was so funny, and he was like, I'm a lion collector, like, or like a cat collector, and like I go around to estate sales and I collect like these lions and stuff. And like his partner was there, and he was like, that's a really good lion. And I was looking at them like, oh, this is a real ass thing. And me and Zach,
got a room of lions at home.
Zach and I were sitting there looking at them like, they do this a lot. Like, this is their shit. And I was staring at him the whole time. He was holding the lion.
I can see you staring at this man.
And the man was there. And I was like, oh, fuck, they look alike. Like, and I'm like, oh my God, he does his mustache to look like a lion's face. And it was so interesting.
Did he have big hair?
Yeah. And it was like orangish blondish. Like, I'm telling you, he looked like
really
a
into
lion. He was
lions.
so into it. But it was
like a
weird. No, his partner didn't look like a lion. He liked
Is it like me and
he
mushrooms?
got a pot, but it was like a nice pot that he got. A Cuisinart. What are those things called? Cuisinart. He got like a really nice baking pan out of the house, but he didn't look like a lion. But he was telling me like this is his shit. Like, we do this a lot, and
That's cool.
it was
though.
really, really interesting.
I want to see their house now.
I wanted to like be like, can I come home with you? But not in a weird way. I just want to see like what.
Yeah,
like,
what are your
I wanna see
collecting?
what else is
you
going
have?
on with you.
Can I see where this lion will be housed?
But he was so excited when he came to get that lion.
I love that.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Interesting.
We had an interesting day that
There's a
day.
lion painting in the house. I wonder if he'd be interested in.
I have his offer up. I can send it to him again.
Hey, I got some more
I
lions.
got some
for
more
you.
lions here, buddy.
Lion.
The holidays are the busiest time of the year. Don't get stuck worrying about shipping orders. Let ShipStation do the heavy lifting so you or your team can put your time, money, and energy into more important things. Whether you're shipping from your house or multiple warehouses, ShipStation can increase your holiday profitability. Plus, when it comes to those inevitable holiday returns, ShipStation automates, recommends exchanges, and gathers customer feedback. So even if they bought the wrong size or color, they'll still have a great experience. ShipStation is super easy friendly, and their dashboard is very manageable to use. ShipStation has a free trial and quick setup, and now is the time to try it, especially if you've been on the fence. Easily automate shipping tasks and manage orders and returns in one simple dashboard. There's effortless integration everywhere you sell online, including Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, and more. ShipStation manages orders, prints labels, compares rates, optimizes every shipment, and automates delivery notifications. Y'all, make your life easier. Get ShipStation. Simplify and automate your shipping no matter how big your business grows. Do you guys want to know why I use ShipStation? Because we get discounts up to 84% off of USPS and UPS rates. Over 130,000 companies have scaled their e-commerce business with ShipStation, and 98% of those companies that stick with ShipStation for the year become customers for life. So get like us and become customers for life, y'all. Go to ShipStation.com and use code THINK today and sign up for free for your 60-day trial. Go to ShipStation.com and use code THINK today and sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, code THINK. Hey there, Think Loud crew listeners. It's the holiday season, so I want to talk to you about Etsy. If you're like me, you're on a mission to find handcrafted, affordable gifts made by independent sellers. Well, whether you're searching for custom home pieces like cutting boards, linens, and throw pillows for your favorite holiday host, or personalized items like purses, necklaces, and seasonal jackets for your most stylish friends and family, Etsy has it all. We love personalized and customized gifts over here, and we always go to Etsy to get personalized and customized items for all of our birthday parties, events, and just any celebration that we have. I look forward to finding more gifts for family and friends on Etsy and for myself. Whether you need something for the home chef in your life like serveware and cookware, or style pieces like rings, clutches, and seasonal jackets for the trend-setting special someone, Etsy has it for all budgets and any gifting mission. New to Etsy? Use the code HOLIDAY10 for 10% off your first purchase. That's code HOLIDAY10. Maximum discount value of $50, and it expires December 31st, 2023. See terms at etsy.com/terms. For handcrafted and affordable gifts for everyone on your list, Etsy has it. Shop Etsy.com.
No, seriously. And then there was one other couple that came. They got some glasses. They had just moved into a new place. They were really cute. And then there was another lady who came to look at all the books. And she was like giving me like a lesson on all these books and stuff. And there's one set of books that is in there that I looked up, and it's like worth like almost like a couple $1,000s.
Yeah, that's
and
the
she
one
was
thing
like,
I really want to
"You
take
should
time
put
with the
these.
place.
You should take these off the shelf and put these somewhere else." I was like, "Thank you for that.
Thank you, ma'am."
Thank you.
I love
had
when
no
people
idea.
know their stuff about like antiques and things
Yeah.
like that. Because sometimes you don't
You don't
realize what
know.
you have in your home.
I
Right.
literally
So
had
that'd be cool to see like how much stuff is worth within.
look up
Yeah.
everything.
Your house.
At first, I was like, okay, let's just get it out. And I made these piles. And then I started looking, and I was like, this is a $500 bowl. Oh, this is a $200 coaster.
Yeah.
So you
And
guys
I've got
can make
12 of them.
a lot
So
of
it's
money off
like,
of that stuff.
There's
Yeah,
so
it's-
much stuff in there. I saw one thing, and it was like one of the like from this company where you put your foot on it. It's like a shoe cleaner
shoe
thing.
shine thing.
And
Oh,
he
wow.
has
It's not
like
a
old
old
vintage
things.
ones of those. Like there's so much vintage stuff in there to where someone else, like when you walk in, it's 100% overwhelming. But when you really sit there and go through stuff,
It's beautiful.
there's so much
gorgeous.
stuff, but it's like really neat stuff. Like there was one book that has like all the newspaper covers from like the LA Times from like the beginning, and it was just there's so much stuff in there. So I don't know. I think that it is really neat.
it
And
It's so special to see like what your grandparents or like they've
What our
saved,
family was into.
was into. Yeah.
right.
And then they traveled a lot too. So it's like they have pieces from all over, and it's just like, yeah. So if you can come on Monday, I would greatly appreciate it, because trying to get moved in.
Well, I think we're already gonna be that way on Monday, so we're more than likely gonna be there. Plus, Dad already like gave us our threats.
No,
so.
he even like called out all my mom's friends and was like, I need all of you guys to be there for moving or cleaning party. And one of my mom's friends was like, I can barely like walk. I'm not doing anything. I was like, you can sit there and encourage us. Just come.
You can go through a box in the same
yeah,
seat.
I said I'll hand you a box. Like,
Look at Shannon. Shannon's like, should I come?
Right. Can I go look through a box?
no, come, because there might be something in there that you like. Can I have it?
No,
I'm keeping some of the items. I'm like, some of the stuff I'm like, it needs to stay within the family, because it's like, they're nice pieces, and a lot of the companies they've gone bankrupt. Like, there's stuff out that is never going to be produced again.
We for sure
here.
have a lot of stuff from my grandmother, from her mom, that my dad will not let no one touch.
Yeah.
Like pieces of furniture and like just like china and things like that. So I totally get it. I have a few pieces in my house.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's
But
nice
then there's
to
also
have.
things like
Like,
vintage
what?
old tapestries and
Yeah, like, why do we have
tablecloths, and I'm like,
okay, gotta go.
who
Yeah.
buys these? And then I find these websites where people are selling them for obscene amounts of money, but I'm just like,
Who has the time to do all
are
this?
people actually
buying
buying
them, or are you
these?
just selling
Or
them for
do you-
this much?
Yeah, and that's the thing.
But I think some people are. Like, I recently just went,
need to
because my
find some
niece is
movie
really
sets.
into antique stuff. And I was going to some of those stores, I was like, it's over. Like you just said, it's so overwhelming to go through it. But if you're young or really into it, people really, she was going through all, like, my grandma's, like, what are they?
The little handkerchiefs and napkins.
handkerchiefs. And she was like,
No.
a touche would this be cute? I'm like, girl, like,
Maybe
literally,
she wants some
like,
of
my
these.
dad kept thousands of my grandma's handkerchiefs. And I'm like, homegirl, you really
Shannon.
going through this shit?
Shannon, I found a website where people are selling those things for upwards of like thousands of
I should tell
dollars
my
for
dad,
a set.
because
And I'm like,
the
people
amount-
want this little handkerchief with that little bird on
Yes.
it, and they're like, if you find the
Yeah.
other
Yes.
bird,
Yeah.
I'll give you a couple bands. And I'm like,
Yes.
let's go through this.
Maybe I should tell my dad, because The way my niece was going through them, I was like, homegirl. She was putting on her
You know, there's
She might have been
something for
sneaking.
everybody.
Yeah, there's
there's
something for
literally something
everyone.
for everybody, especially now. Like, there's something for everybody. I've come to realize that there is. I'm just excited when like you'll be moved in,
me
and
too.
it's like you have neighbors, and like it's like the whole
shebang.
the whole shebang. I just got new neighbors finally.
You did?
How do you feel? Have you guys
On
met?
what side? Is
So this side,
Her left side.
this side?
the left
Oh
side,
no, the right side.
the right side.
The right side.
Why am I turning
I
to
don't
where
know.
your house is?
I turned to which way my house
Oh.
faces.
This side.
No, okay, so
This side.
there's
Oh my God.
there's people to the left of us, but they're never
Okay.
there. I think that their base home is in like the Philippines. I
Oh,
totally
dope.
might be making this up, but that's
That's a
just
good
what I've
story.
heard is that their base is in the Philippines.
I love it.
And that they come like every few months. I can count on one hand how many times I've seen them.
I've seen them once.
And they're just never there. And then the house that was next to us on the other side has been empty since we've been there. So it's been empty even longer because it was built before our house. So it's been empty for like a year and a half.
Oh wow.
And we just got a new neighbor there. And he has a pink car,
Okay.
like a pink G-Wagon.
It is so pink.
It
I'm
is so
upset.
pink.
Is it cute pink?
It actually is. Ryder every morning goes, I want that. And I'm like, okay, girl. Okay, girl.
Because there's cute pink cars. And
No,
then
it's
there's
actually
like,
cute.
It's a nice shade
it
of
gives
pink.
me
Okay.
like Barbie cute vibes.
Okay.
So I always
love that.
take Ace and Righty on walks. So I took her up the street the other day. We went on a walk and we ran into another neighbor and he was like, oh, I saw like you got a new car. And I was like, no, I didn't get a new car. He goes, that pink car? And I'm like, no, that's my neighbor's car. And he was like, a man? I was like, yeah, man. He's like, I don't understand. I was dying. Our neighbor, the guy I was talking to was older. And
Not I don't
he was
understand.
like, I don't get it. And I'm
it.
like, I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah.
That is not my car. That's my neighbor's
So
car.
it's just him. It's not a. It's
So
him and a partner.
I've been trying
him
to
and
figure it out. And I'm trying to figure it out in a non-nosy way.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's him and like roommates.
Like other men, right?
Other men.
Yeah.
Huh.
And he's a YouTuber, from what I've
Dope.
gathered.
They have a dog.
Maybe you
They have a
should be
dog.
nosy.
They have a big dog. I have been nosy. I'm kind of like trying to figure it out
Hey, you
because
wanna come over?
No,
I'm
Cheyenne
not that
was-
nosy, but there's been like a lot of like
Walking by.
walking by and stuff, and my cameras go off all throughout the night, and I'm just like, who lives in this house? Like, how many people live there? But that's just me being nosy. But we met him. He seems nice. He seems like a normal person.
I love that.
But the car draws a lot of attention.
The pink.
The pink car draws a lot of
They got a
attention.
new car. Nope. it's not
Yes,
us.
and then
It's
even
very
like
pink.
on my Snapchat, I'll snap and stuff, and like it's just you see the fucking pink car. Like if
I
I'm
need to see
outside,
this pink car.
so then everybody will be on my Snap like, oh my god, I know who lives next to you now, and all this stuff, and I'm like, dang, like you're known for this freaking pink car now.
That's
So,
wild. I
yeah.
would never want anyone to really like
no,
Know
know
your
my
vehicle?
car.
Know your car.
No, they
yeah.
definitely know this car, so it's been interesting.
Scary.
It's
And he
kinda
has
scary.
a dog like the size of this table. The dog is
Is it like
ginormous.
what kind of dog?
I don't know, one of those big, ugly looking ones.
I think Zach said it was like an XL Frenchie.
No, I think it was like an XL bully.
Bully?
Bulldog.
I don't know, but
I don't
whatever it
know.
was,
the
it
thing
was
is fucking big.
He's
It's a
XL.
big
He's
dog.
big. He's big.
Yeah. So that's been interesting, and our construction is going on right now, and it's so loud. They did our
When do they work? What
granite.
time?
They started at 7:30 this morning. It's all under like HOA rules and regulations, but they started early this morning, and they put in the concrete and like granite in
the
the
back?
pool. And I was in the bedroom like, shut the fuck up. So I can only imagine how
What
my
your
neighbor
neighbors are
feels.
feeling.
But
But luckily, a lot of you guys are having
Everybody's under
doing
construction.
Yeah, so
like my
it's-
whole street, I feel like is under construction constantly. So
Yeah.
nobody
Larry's
can
get good sleep.
nobody can complain.
They're all on the same page.
Like everyone is trying to get it
Yeah.
done. So it's just it is what it is. But that's what's going on in my life right now. A lot of construction,
Yeah.
and I'm going a little crazy.
Hey, did you have a good birthday trip? We haven't seen you since your birthday
I
trip.
did.
Or heard about
I
it.
That's
did.
so much
I
fun.
did. Zach planned a trip. We went to Tulum. He invited our other travel buddies, our friends, but
The married
Child
couples.
buddies.
wow.
guys have that
married.
group.
I'm
I
just
think it's
teasing.
really cool. I feel like it's really cool.
I think
It's
great.
fun.
love
It's
that.
fun to travel with people that are like kind of on the same like page as you and kind of have the same like they get the banter and you know whatever.
The husbands get along.
Yeah,
and
like
the wives.
guys get along really
That's
well.
awesome.
We get along really well. Our kids all hang out. So it's been it's a good group of us. My birthday was great. Zach did a really good job. He used a concierge service called Crowned Experience, and he took it very seriously
I love
of him
that.
planning. I normally plan everything, so he was very excited. This time he sent
to
everyone
plan.
itineraries and yeah, he
I love
was like
that.
very on top of it. It was nice.
He seemed really excited, like, oh, we're going to the trip, and I don't have to worry about anything.
So
Because
they
it's
took
all...
care of everything.
He like prepaid a lot of things before we even got there. So like he prepaid for like everyone's transportation and like
That's nice.
he like set up dinners. He did like a boat day and like he was just I think he felt good that it was like something that was strictly done by like him. He did
yeah.
have like the Crown experience to help him, but
he did
but
it.
he did
for
it.
you.
Yeah.
It was
So
for your
I think
birthday and he got you.
yeah, he felt really good about it. And we needed the trip. Like, we needed a second to just kind of get away and just have fun and not deal with, like, some of the stuff going on, like, at home.
Yeah.
And it felt good. It felt good to just go. And
It's good to take a break and
Yeah.
recharge and just
Yeah.
be with
Yeah, look
people
cute.
and have fun and let loose.
we had a
said
great
everybody
time.
looked really nice. I
Yeah.
enjoyed getting the photos.
I
Like,
enjoy just watching
it's like, yes.
because I'm not on.
Yes, boat
I
life.
need to learn.
You need to
by
get
the
on
way,
Snap, alright?
I need your course because
I
I'm
will
on
give you a Snap course. I gave
need
one
a
to
Snap-
Iris and Troy, and they've been snapping
Okay,
now.
well, once you give
I
me
know
my
it's-
course, I
Troy's
will
been
snap.
on Snap.
Troy, I haven't seen Troy's, but I saw Iris on Snap the other day.
Yes.
She commented on something. I was like, oh, girl, I didn't even
Troy
know you were
is
on
on
there.
need a
Snap
course,
now, and he
Shy.
told Zach that watching me and Zach's Snapchat is like watching a movie. He said we're experts at it.
Oh.
He's like, it's so good.
Well,
I
I'm
need
mad
a
I'm looking at
course
my Snap
because
right now.
then
Like, let me put my phone down.
I can feel more in tune with everyone
yeah.
else.
No, I love it.
It's kind of fun. Know what I like is, like, people will keep up with your stuff. And, like, it's not like they're harassing you, but they'll, like, mention it every now and then. You're like, oh, you remembered that? Like,
Yeah.
I could either, like, choose to share this publicly, or I could just be like, oh, here's what it is. Because it still is a messaging app. Like,
Right.
but yeah.
Aw.
No,
Thanks for
I've been having
inspiring
a lot
all
of
of
fun
our
on Snap.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So I want, before we have to finish, I want us to, it's a new month.
Yes.
It's November. We're going into holiday season. We're damn near at the end of the year, which is
Can't with
crazy.
my life. I can't.
I'm not ready.
I want us
neither.
to set intentions going into this month. And intention setting is the process of creating a clear and focused mental or emotional intention for a specific goal or outcome. Okay, do you guys understand the deal?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I asked some of our listeners what they were setting for their intentions for this month. And someone said praying for an affordable and safe place to live. And I thought that was
That's huge.
huge.
That's a big, yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
I pray that they find that because one, it's so hard to find something nowadays, and especially in a safe place. I really pray that they find that, and I'm sure they can. Once you put, I feel like once you put something out there and you keep looking for it, or you know, are hard on that goal, you can achieve it. So
That door will open,
Yeah.
and then things will like fall
Align
into
with
place.
it.
So it is going to be tough, but once it
You've
Once
set
you've
your
set
intentions
it
on
Yeah,
it.
you said
so
you got it.
I think you got it. Someone else said turning 30, so I'm setting all new intentions, mostly to slow down and say no to more things.
I like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
I keep seeing that for like November, like saying.
That went over my head.
The only November I have is like
But-
no shave November from high
But
school.
November,
God,
so
high s-
like this month, I keep seeing like little memes and like tags of like saying this month, of like saying no to things and being intentional, like saying no to it and not letting people like push you or make you feel a certain way, but you know, holding your ground and you know,
realizing that it's okay to say no. I think that's a big thing, is realizing that it's okay to say no, and that can be,
it can be scary at times.
That can be so scary, especially if you're in like a new friendship or a new relationship and you just want someone's expectations to kind of stay the same about you, and you think, oh, the second you say no, they're gonna think different about you, or we're done or whatever. I hate feeling like that sometimes. So I liked the saying no.
Yeah, I like that too.
And I like it even more now. It's November. Razzle dazzle. Okay. Do you know what you're setting your intentions on this month?
Well, for me, it's just to continue purging, and that's just like in all aspects of my life right now, as well as getting ready to move into this house, because once I move into this house, I'm setting new energies, this is like new foundation for the boys and I. So just, focusing on being happy and purging right now. I like my intentions.
Happy purging.
Happy purging. I love that.
Yeah, it's a nice little balance. One of my friends we were talking, and just kind of like some of the patterns, it was like, okay, I may have chosen like something that may have been easier to do, but it sacrificed a part of me for like this bigger picture. But now I'm like, no, I want to be focused on like living happily, even if it's like goes against, you know, certain things that I may have had in my mind before. So learning how to say no sometimes, even to like myself, versus just like others or thoughts, or like breaking my own cycle. So yeah, that's my happy purging.
I like that, saying no. Yeah, the things that to yourself, saying no.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, yeah, this may be comfortable or may feel good, but it's like, is it getting me over the hump that I'm like, I need to get over, or is it happy and comfortable because it's familiar, you know? So, yeah, happy purging. Purging happily.
I like that.
Yeah.
What about you, Shy?
My intentions that I'm setting this month is to be more present. And that can be in whatever like space it would be. So, for like example, I want to be more present, like when we're having dinner time, that we're not all sitting there like watching the TV or on our phones. Like, we've started to have dinner time, everybody puts all the shit away, we turn the TV off, and then we'll ask like, what was the highlight of your day, or what was who did you help today, or what was like the best thing that happened, or who made you feel good, who made you laugh. And then we'll go down and ask everybody. Ace just kind of repeats the question, but it's still fun to see how he like,
but you guys are engaging and not distracted.
Right. And I've realized that the kids really like it. I like it, and we all are forced to be present in that moment. And I'm like, okay, we have to be more. We have to set our intentions more to do this, but not just at like a dinner time, but maybe be present in like different moments. So there's plenty of times where I have a shit ton to do, and Zach has a lot to do, and Ryder's schedule is crazy, and Ace is crying and whatever. But there's also plenty of times where no one has anything to do. So like, what are we doing in those moments? Yeah. And like, how are we being present for each other? Or even within like my friendships, like the other day I was talking to Remy, and the whole time I just kept thinking about stuff I had to do in my head. And I realized like, I'm not even listening. Like, I'm not even being present in this conversation because I'm going through my to-do list in my head, and I couldn't tell you anything that she said. And like, how is that fair to our friendship, or how is that fair to her? Because what if she really needed me in that moment? I couldn't tell you. Yeah. So I kind of like checked myself, and I'm like, okay, I need to be present in the moments that I'm actually in all regard, not just regarding like my kids.
I like that.
So
I like that.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I like that.
Which is really hard because I'm a busy mind and a busy body, just naturally. So me being present is like, it sometimes like is
a
commitment and also a challenge. And sometimes I do really good, and there's other times where I honestly fail. So I really am trying to focus on that this month. and I'll see how it goes.
Give yourself grace.
I'll let you guys know in
that.
December.
Continue to give yourself grace. I think you're. I think just being more mindful of it is like such a huge
it's a big step. Yeah.
So like with you setting your intentions, like your mindfulness really kicks in and helps. So I pray you got this.
Yeah. Shannon, what's yours?
I think my intention this month is giving myself grace and slowing down too as well. And just continue to do my healing process of just with myself and like my journey to just like grow for the end of the year. So I don't go into the next year, next month with heaviness. So with that, just like being present as well, me and Parker have started journaling together and having journal time. So every time he comes home, he was so proud. I bought himself like his own little journal because he saw me writing in mine. So he writes down about his day and draws a picture, and like I'll jot down what I feel that day or whatever. So just continue to just like my intention is to give myself grace in my mind, because I've been very hard on myself last month. So this month I just want to be at peace and just calm and just be calm. So just little things with like being present, with continue to do Pilates and working my body and doing body work. I've learned a lot about like doing body work and like what it means to release, like we hold a lot of our traumas within our hips. So when you do Pilates or like do yoga or things like that, when you feel like you're shaking and you feel like your core is not strong, or you're shaking. I don't know if you've done Pilates, but like if you
get the shakes.
You get the shakes. So I was telling my Parker's friend's mom, who does yoga, she's like, that's beautiful that you're shaking. She was like, that's you releasing traumas and releasing it throughout your body. So that's one of my biggest thing, is just continue to release.
I love that.
Throughout my body, and therapy and just all those, just releasing whatever I need to release so that I can be stronger in my next months to come.
Yeah. Nice.
That's beautiful. I think release therapy is one of the greatest gifts.
And I didn't realize that there is like yoga and like exercises that are called shake therapy, like shake. You can shake. You're shaking through all your releasing. So I just think it's really. I didn't realize that we hold a lot within our bodies. Well, I did know that, but we hold a lot of our traumas within our
hips. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so when you shake in Pilates or you're feeling like, oh, I'm just not strong, that's you actually...
You're releasing.
That's actually you releasing your trauma.
Next time I do Pilates, I'm about to be like, I'm not shaking yet, where are the shakes at?
Right.
Or I'm going to shake the whole time and be like, get the fuck out!
Yes, and that's what she was saying. She was like, sometimes you should just, like, sit in it. Sit in it. She was
be
like,
in it.
Yeah, she was like, girl, don't try to stop that shit. She was like, let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. So that's one of the things, like, I actually learned within next couple of months. Oh, my God.
Sorry. What is happening?
I don't know, but with the three of us, your chair went down, Cheyenne yawned, I caught the yawn. Like,
I have an idea that I was going to run by you guys, but since we're here, I might as well talk to you guys now. Next month, I want to see if there's like a day in like a place that we can do vision boards.
Okay.
But like if anyone wanted to come. So
there is a cafe that I found, and it's a creative cafe. So rather than serving foods, they do different activities. So it's like we could go on a friend date and go do like this vision board. I can reach out to them and say, hey,
like I want to host a night.
You want to host a night,
like a vision board night where like anybody could come, like people who listen to our podcast and they want to come and do like vision board night with us, and we like set our intentions for going into the next year together.
I
feel like it'd be really cool.
did I
If
send
we
this
were
to?
able to figure out in the next few weeks how
To
we
host
could
that?
host something where it's low
Sorry, this is it. I'm gonna
it's
send
low
it to you.
maintenance. I mean, it's not something that I feel like should be extremely expensive for
No,
anyone.
and I think it'd be cool,
But,
like, have everyone
yeah.
bring what they want on their vision boards, and we all come together. I think that's an amazing idea, especially, like, ending the year.
Like ending the year like that and
just
opening it
strong
up.
and
right.
opening up. I think that will bring us to open up to the public
Right.
and people being able to feel close to us in a sense.
That's great.
And
Yeah.
setting attentions together. I think that's really awesome idea.
I mean, and if it can't happen this year, maybe it's something that happens at the beginning in January or something. But I do think it would be cool if we were able to end this year with
Setting
something that's
intentions.
public and to where people can come and set their intentions with us also.
I think that
I like
would be
that idea.
possible.
Let's
gonna,
figure it
like-
out. Let's put our brains together, ladies.
I'm gonna reach out to this place. It's literally the Creative Cafe, and that's like the whole premise.
Will you send me their page?
Yes.
Do they serve like drinks?
Instead of food, you have like they have activities, but we can ask what they have, or maybe we
even-
can even get a food truck to come park
Yeah,
outside so that we
yeah.
could still.
Why are you saying yeah like that?
But they have a place in Highland Park and they have a place in Altadena that they work out of.
Where's Highland Park at? Is that like Glendo?
In the middle.
like-
How would I?
Well, either way, if we told you where it is, like
I'm just asking where
I'm
it
like
is.
Cheyenne's. I don't know. Highland Park's in Highland Park. Let's see, Highland Park.
Dang, it's like on the
Highland
cusp
Park.
of
It's
like
in the middle. It's in
LA
the middle.
And
and
Like when I say middle, like here's.
okay.
Glendale,
I'm just trying to find
LA.
something that would be more local. So I feel like the Highland Park
Highland Park
would
I
be
think
a
would be
good
better.
would be
middle.
better. Oh, wait, you guys, let us know what you think about this idea. If we figure out how to do a vision board night, intention setting night, would anybody come besides our friends?
I'm gonna say yes.
I would say yes, because I feel like setting your intentions, like especially like month to month, like or just for the whole year. I feel like everyone is so into that kind of stuff, and it's so empowering. And then seeing your intentions come through, I think is the biggest thing. And with me setting my intentions this month, like I really want to see my growth within this month, or just see my calm. Like I want to see my stillness. Like
Yeah.
I want my brain to like slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
I love
Just
that
a
you
little.
started journaling. I think journaling will be great because
Yeah,
it's like
I love journaling.
you can track your progress and your growth, or see like
It's so cool to read
this
back.
is where I
Because I started journaling when maybe in June, in the beginning of the summer, and I was sitting down the other day and I was reading my journal and like reading what I was writing like on my trip and like the things that like were hurting me or like it made me happy or like I was proud of. I was like, oh shit, like I see myself. Like so going back in your journal and then seeing what you're writing present, it's a cool journey to see because you're actually writing it down. I feel like when you're telling somebody your worries or like your happiness or whatever, it's different than writing it down, because when you're writing it down, it's actually it comes to life more, or it's like really happened.
Yeah.
But when you're saying it, speaking it, it's just like it kind of just goes.
I get what you mean.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's something like
It's
tangible.
different.
You can
It's
go back.
yes.
Yeah.
So it's nice to like you said, it's nice when you're writing your journal to go back and like, oh, I see my growth. I see me.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I'm happy that
I like
Parker
that.
is like loving journaling, because it's one, helping him learning how to write more on his freeway, and then it's just he is expressing himself in his own
Yeah.
way.
I love
Because
that.
some of the things like that's just simple things like Nana picked me up today and I was so happy and I was so surprised, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you didn't care about me picking you up today. but it's just cool, like what he wants to write, or like, Mom, like let's sit down and have journal time
I like
I like
that.
and let's be present,
Be
like you were
present,
saying,
yeah.
being present, sitting down, turning off TV.
I like that.
I like that. Look at all this happening. Like
Do you guys have WTFs or
Yeah.
advice this week?
I have a WTF.
Mr.
Go.
WTF.
My WTF is I had to renew my car rental And that shit, you guys, make sure you put car rental on your insurance. I don't have it on my insurance. And that shit is so expensive.
That's like rental, like if you have a rental car and you have to get insurance.
I was in an accident, so I had to get a rental.
Okay.
And that shit, I didn't realize how much a rental car is.
Where'd you get it from?
Enterprise?
Hertz?
No, Hertz.
Oh.
But I still got a little discount and whatnot, but I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm over this shit.
Look up Turo. Turo has some cars on there for like $50 a day, $20 a day.
And that's renting somebody else's car, right?
Yeah.
I should have listened. I'm so fucking stubborn.
I should have listened so somebody else told your ass. Turo. I'm done. I'm so done. Kyle, do you have one?
I guess my advice to myself, like, be spontaneous sometimes.
Hell yeah.
So, today I'm going to be spontaneous.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, my advice to you guys is if spontaneity arises in your life and you are able to jump on it, go for it, because why not?
You only live once. YOLO.
YOLO!
I hate them. I really do. You guys have fun tonight while you're being spontaneous.
Oh. No, I actually... Okay. I'm trying to say yes to more things. Like, I know saying no, like, I've had to learn how to say no, but I'm trying to, like, also say yes.
Okay. So you can live life.
So I can, like, live outside.
And I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you got for us, Shy?
I'm trying to think. Ace got a Nerf gun. And
can we have Nerf wars?
That's Zach. We're literally going to Target today to get more because Ryder wants to have a Nerf gun war.
We have a lot.
When I tell you, he's walking around my house like a sniper. Okay, he lays on the floor.
I'm dead.
And he has it like this, and he kind of creeps and then he goes, "I'ma get you." And I'm like, oh my gosh. He'll like come from around the corner. It is the funniest thing ever. Pew! And then he'll make the noise. Pew, 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 before he even shoots it. And I don't know. Lately, that's been my WTF. This morning, I was changing, and I turn around, and he's down there with his little
and
small
those shits
self.
Hurt.
With the Nerf gun. He goes, "I'm going to shoot you in your tushy." And I said, "What?" And he goes, "In your tushy, Mom. Your tushy." I said, "Oh, my tushy." He's talking about my ass. "You were going to shoot me in my ass." And that's my WTF. I got shot in the butt this morning by my 2-year-old son with his Nerf gun. And then he tried to kiss it at the end. And I was like, "Ace, stop it. Leave me alone."
But he's just so cute.
He's just so cute. He's so innocent. He just doesn't know. But that is my life right now. I'm running around from Ace. Ryder and I are both running from him. And it's just been a hot mess in our house. But God is good.
I saw him the other day, and he can't cock it, and he said, "Will you help me?
Will you help me?
Will you do it?
Will you help me?
Just do it."
And he goes, "My Nerf gun. My Nerf gun. My Nerf gun."
So cute.
It's so fun. I just love how much he's talking now, and it's a lot of fun. But I got to go because I got to get ready from school.
Okay, let's get out of here, y'all. It's been great. I was happy to see you both.
I know.
Yes.
I'm happy that we set our intentions for this month. I want us to see how we can continue the setting of intentions with other people.
Let's see if I can get moved in.
Yeah, let's do it.
This month, too.
I love that.
Yeah.
I like this tone for the rest of this, like, for the end of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, setting intentions and what, you know, what we want and setting our goals.
I agree. I agree.
So,
Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, with Think Loud Crew, you can follow us on Instagram and on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. And
tell your crew
about our crew.